Okay. So we are back to Unicorn Overlord. Our next destination is Pistorius. I could also try Luno-Q. What's Simapelt? Try not to do this one. Luno-Q is aiming level 30. So that's kind of high. We could try it though. And we've got Umbalkons and Kranich. And they're both level 24 and 25 respectively. So those are what we should be doing next. And those will take us into Pistorius. We've also got the Unicorn main quest. And to do that, I need to have someone with the max rank. And the only one who I mean, we're close to do that right now is actually Scarlet. And from what I've read, apparently in the post game you can actually change it. So in theory I could just do whoever I want to and worry about later. So that's what I'll do. I think I'll go and get Scarlet right away. And the game kind of points towards Scarlet anyway. But I think I'll get Scarlet right away. But the thing is, it's a little bit high level, so I could try doing it. But before that, I think I'll clear out all the rest of the ones I have first, and then I'll try doing it. And then we're going to go to Pistorius. So that's our current goal. Where do we have... That's weird. It's like a cave. Subterranean city. Okay, so it's actually a city, but subterranean city.
The day will be ours.
My teams are actually not. I don't think it'll be a level 30 mission. Not at these levels. He's a best bet. How is Clive such a high level? I should aim for
my time to shine.
You.
Faye shall guide me.
I'm listening. On my way.
Take cover. Onward.
Time to act. Moving out.
We march. To me.
Guess I'm up. Gotcha.
Is this the
Wasn't
place?
so hard.
With the blessing of the Fae.
Where to? On my way.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
I'll do as I must. By the Fae's grace. I have arrived. With the blessing of the Fae. Moving out.
We march.
Not you.
Time to act. As you will
The
it.
time is at hand. To me.
Guess I'm up. Gotcha.
You face me.
I have you.
Be calm. I need your strength. As the wind.
By my spear. Set loose your blood.
Fairies of this land.
Be still. Be healed.
Soul of the earth.
Impressive, aren't I?
With the blessing of the Fae. By the Fae's
Think I'm in
grace.
trouble.
My blade hungers.
Your villainy ends here.
As one.
I need your strength. As the wind. Be calm.
is yours.
Care to dance?
Soul of the earth.
Tis trouble.
Be still! Let me heal you.
Pull your flesh!
Good.
Where to? On my way.
It shall be over.
You face me.
Can you match my skill?
Give it your all.
Soul
My
of the
staff's at
earth,
the ready.
wash away your fears.
Got me good.
I know no peer. I'll do as I must.
We march. The path is set.
With the blessing as you will it.
Your villainy ends here. Another step forth.
Time to act. Moving out.
Now what?
You face me.
It shall be over in a moment.
Come then.
My blade hungers.
Your villainy ends here. A fine bout.
With the blessing of the Fae.
Time is at hand. Excellent.
Guess I'm up. Not a problem.
Onward. Time is with us. Should we only keep our focus? You
It shall be over in a moment.
No, wait, what?
We fight together.
Worry not.
Yeah. My staff's at the ready.
A blessed victory.
Probably shouldn't stick around.
I'll do as I must.
The time is at hand.
This sucks.
My blade hungers. True strength prevails. With the blessing of the Fae. By the Fae's grace, time to act. Can you match my skill?
Ever been hit by a hammer? Gotta keep getting stronger.
A swift escape is in order. My blade hungers.
Just leave it to Lex.
A mere moment is all I need.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
I'll do as I must.
Come then.
It shall be over.
Your villainy ends here. The time is at hand. Come then.
By my spear! Spirits
We march
by
on.
the star's guidance.
To better serve Ter Rosalinda.
My legs grow heavy.
It's not the best, and that's only level 24. tunic. Hello. I tell humans. Normally it would be our responsibility to keep our citizens safe, but I'm supposed to be in heaven what it took. Oh. Interesting.
We don't get many customers here.
Monk's Mitre.
Please, have a look around.
Source Meyer HP to an ally. HP my so thorns are all HP down. Looks like the Dark Elves in this game are basically kind of like dwarves, because they live underground. Yeah, I literally can't do this conversation until I clear this map. This level 30, this level 30 map. So, that's a bit of a problem. Elaine and Rosalinda. Boo. Ah. Let's find that when I'm reading. Sorry, I can't help myself see you standing there all defenseless. It's odd though. You see nothing like this when I first met. Like what? Friendly I suppose. You struck me as more as a poor princess than one who'd play tricks on our commander. You were awfully cute when you were just flustered. It's me that the more we spend time together, the more I want to learn about you, who you really are. But that would show you a little bit of who I really am too. Can't fault your logic, unless you're saying that you like to bear before. Yeah, you're standing rather close to me, Rosalinda. There's something wrong with that? Not as such, no. It's only that it's impossible to read with my book covered in your shadow. Oh yes, you're reading. Perhaps I wouldn't mind doing and using that adventure myself. But don't worry, I'll make certain I don't obstruct your view. So much for my quiet afternoon. Alright. Elaine and Philion. I'm aware Rosalinda's past eyes on the ground. What about you, Leanne? Have you spent much of your life being serviceable? I have. Until I joined her personal guard, I had little reason to leave our subterranean state, so I almost never did. The only light I ever saw was the orange hue of the magic lantern, with the occasional moonbeam filtering into the entrance to the cavern. As a child, the sun was always more of an constant than an actual entity into my piece of my world. It's not the matter, I know truth. No race of ever have most their population consigned to a life excluded from the earth. Maybe not, but it has its benefits. One, the insular nature of our cities means few invaders to attack. And those that do often have lost the maid's quarters. I quite assume that's why Zenoira went after Laurel instead. Hope was fate indeed. Life was good before I turned, you know. When I was just a child, Rosalinda would leave the sea every now and then to travel the various regions of Elheim. And when she returned, she would tell us all the most incredible tales of the outside world. I still remember the wonder that filled my heart with every word. The more I listened, the more certain I grew my dream for the future. The company Rosalinda on the journey she recounted, the Sarah defends the need of our rise. It's why you now serve in her personal guard. Exactly. I don't like to admit, I always used to think of her as a sister to me rather than any kind of dark elf royalty. It's pretty, Elaine. Never get why the shouts is hang over this nation. No matter what happens in the course of the war, I'll always dare to protect Terra Rosa with all my very life I must. Nice work today, then. You never cease to impress me. Thank you, Terras. Before we head back, would you mind if I have a word? I'm not used to getting impressed from you people. What is it then, of heart? Don't be absurd. Too bad. Oh, go on. Do you remember the stories you used to tell me when I was still just a boy? Tales of travels beyond our city walls. How can I forget? You always pretended not to pay attention, but as always, you were king on my every word. I didn't think you had noticed. The way your ears twitched in youth days, and that's why it's impossible not to. Ah. I'm sorry, go on. The truth of the matter is, no story of inspiration. I haven't dreamt of a day I would leave see myself as your global guardian, and now you've made that dream a reality, Terras. I could be more grateful for that. You needn't thank me at the end. It was only through your own effort that such a future possible. I should be thanking you for providing me some peace of mind that few others can. Words are me. So speaking of stories, I was actually planning to share a few with the local children if we got back to town. You're welcome to join me if you'd like. Me, Terras? I'd be glad to, though I can't say I'll be the best storyteller. There's some comments, and I'm sure you'll love it. No, come, we shouldn't keep them waiting. Of course. To Linda and Rosalinda. Rosalinda, wait. What's even the matter? It seems as though you've been avoiding me. It seems as though. It seems as thought. I think it should be though. You avoid me of late. And whenever we do find occasion to speak, it's only ever about the war, nothing else. We get to even find time to have tea together. Think lonely without your to keep you company? See? Is there a problem with that? Not at all. I'm actually glad to see you so desperate to overcome my disregard. You imply you've been avoiding me on purpose? Even knowing how alone I felt in your absence? I'm sorry. It's just too fun not to tease you every now and then. How cruel. I only ever wish to spend time with you, and this my reward? Prior to my late, I come with the guards for your sister, and... Ah! Now that's the best time as I think you can see. Perfectly, I'll think more of this later. Would you care to explain? There's no point in hiding it now. I've asked you Elaine so much watch over you for me. What happened to Lore Hall? I was afraid that elven guards alone would be enough to keep me safe. But I didn't expect it would take quite so long to find humans I could trust with the task. That explains why you've been so busy to fear me. Why you're acting out of concern for my well-being. I behave like a little more than a spoiled child. Please. What really matters is that you wanted to spend time with me, and of course, I with you. What do you say? Shall we head to town for that cup of tea you mentioned? I'd be glad to. This is what I'm talking about. Supposed to be to hire more it's supposed to be to hire more like elves, for example, and have them as my guards in towns in here, but it doesn't make any sense because it's too expensive. I have more than enough regular party members to fill my slots, so I don't think I have any need for other ones. So it's not best off saving my honors for promoting characters. Like Jeremy, finishing up Jeremy, is my last named character I can promote. That's my last core character I can promote. And then I also want to upgrade my unit slots.
Got the brains and the brawn.
Oh, it's Linologos. That's the good stuff. Can't say I care much to the lack of meat right here, but this fruit wine is really something else. It's very indeed to have a human who can treat a creature fine drink. Hey, it's our army it is. Speaking of wine, I hear you elves make a damn good with this helping this divine tree here. Well, it's nectar, yes, though I can't claim I've ever seen a bottle of it myself. Great Spirit only bears fruit once every few millennia, and without any advanced warning at that. Far and weird, none who still live have actually witnessed the sight. Too bad. You're welcome to pray for a future harvest if you like. In the meantime, I'll be affected with a few of my personal stories. Maybe no nectar, but many of your fine palates shall surely enjoy it all the same. What's Morgan gonna do? Hello there, Sir Warden. Oh, it's Eltalinda. Become the aroma as well. What is that wonderful aroma? Evening, you want to join me for a little drink? Oh no, is she gonna get drunk? Terras? Are you even listening to me, Warden? I'm not done talking to you. Who would thought I'd be getting drunk with the room of the elf himself? What is the meaning of this? Oh, sorry, I love so much. There, I know you do. What have you done, Warden? No, I don't think I already know. I heard you think with the ball, and that's what happened. Girl never stopped just a single drop. 14 fumes aren't more enough to talk to one of her slight stature. Why just so to a heavy drinker says you? Don't be rude, and then it goes. Forgive me, Terras. Or might have the big suck, but he's got an even bigger heart. He'd rather stay there bad about or his weight. I say he was a heavy drinker, not. Our entertaining pregnancy sign coming from you. Oh no! He's just about to you. Get over, kid. I'll do no such thing. Give it here. Just have mercy. What the frick was this? Oh boy. Spirits have mercy. Aline and Eltalinda, yeah, makes sense. So they're both in front of their own castles. What was the first impression upon arriving in Elheim? It would have been the green of course. 'Tis a far wondrous land than Cornia without night on top of divinity to it all. Prince solitude, it's even built, and so the trees themselves were like to pick me up and carry me off from one of the shores. Can't deny a possibility. Our forest is a beautiful place indeed, yet shall show no city doors who threaten it. While Zenoira's intercordantly have robbed the Fae of much of their strength, I'm certain they were ever within studying your actions, and presently it still are. Let's presume then that the forest was restored to its natural state. Will a mere word from your lips be enough to make me vanish the rest of my time? If the breadth of evil in your heart demands measures, then yes. Yeah, I can't imagine that ever being the case. Not for the man who was so brave to break me from Zenoira's grasp. My faith in you shall not waver, Elaine. Remember what events lie ahead. Jeez. Literally all the girls are falling for Elaine. This is what happens in these games usually though, so it's not surprising, it is kind of annoying when that happens, but, you know. Oh! Another Rosalinda! I was falling asleep for a moment. I did that. Have you been getting enough rest late? No, actually. Why did you wake me up? I saw my head was rather heavy on your shoulder. I mean, I did consider it. It used to seem so peaceful, Rosalinda, but this is a total world. It feels like until you would lose your composure for the night very near you. Not complaining, of course, but it's very even half to overseas me anymore. I'm gonna bear my view. Oh wait, you were speaking of sleepers now. What did I say? Something about why and spend more time with you, I assume? Why did she get chosen instead of me? That's why you were speaking of it until it ended up becoming next Tyrannos. I always considered the rogue, you know. It's only natural when your mother is one of the best I've ever seen. But none of that matters now. Zenoira took my sister from me, used her body for their vile schemes. The thought alone set their blood to boil. If only she wasn't Tyrannos. If only I had been chosen in place, she'd never gotten her mind to take over that damn witch. Am I hearing you correctly, Rosalinda? That you wish that such harm could befall you instead? Yes, have her unlike me. By the way, the only thing I can do now is make sure nobody else gets hurt ever again. Thank you for the shoulder, Elaine. That was the best thing I've ever had in months. I really pray it was to your benefit. Was that actually the two? Scarlet and Chloe have their final ones. And I also have Celeste 1. Rosalinda is very far away from getting her third one, though. Hey, it's hard to tell the difference. It's gotta be down here, maybe? There it is. Infamous bow. More accuracy and less Greatwood bow. Dragon bone bow. Okay, so that's difference. They prefer, of course, magic bows. Strength shatter. I have so many freaking bows.